chance to prove we're the best, I think we got a good shot.
What was the college football playoff for you? That was kind of when you jumped onto the stage a year ago. Everybody did it. What is it about that stage?
I think it's just having the opportunity to play for a national championship, something I dreamed of as a kid. And last year, obviously, we got that chance, and it was an unbelievable experience. And I think just our culture and all the coaches and all the players on the team is really, we work so hard all year to get to this point, and we're not going to let it slip by. So I think we do a really good job of taking advantage of games like tonight and then the games going forward.
Are you pretty much clicking the way you guys want to heading into the college football playoff?
Yeah, for sure. I think we're playing our best football right now, and we're getting better every week, and we'll have 3 weeks to get ready for, I don't know, whoever we play, whoever they say tomorrow. But no, we're excited to get the opportunity to go back.
How different was it for you personally, this being your second time around the ACC Championship?
It was, I guess the only difference was just being here before playing in it last year, kind of knowing obviously the stadium and just the field of the game. And it was a lot better this year because it didn't rain like crazy like last year. But no, I mean, it doesn't change too much as far as the game itself, but it does help having that experience and just that comfort of knowing I've been here. Last year we were here, we won the game. Just having that under my belt definitely it helps.
What point do you put this to bed and start thinking about that playoff?
Probably either sometime in the middle of this week, but for sure by Friday, because we'll come back on Friday and start practicing. So by then, for sure, maybe probably earlier though.
Trevor, a lot of criticism about your schedule this year. Obviously, you can't help who you play, but are you guys kind of relishing now this chance to play one of these top 3 teams in the country that you're going to get no matter who it is?
Yeah, I mean, we have the same mindset every week. It's never about who we play. It's just always about how we play, and it's about us. We don't really worry about the opponent and what they do. I mean, obviously, you got to prepare, but, we really keep it internal, and we focus on us and what we need to do, and so it doesn't really matter who we play. And I think that showed last year and even this year how we've played, how consistent we've been, that, it doesn't really matter who we play.
Even though you guys have won this game before and you have bigger goals ahead, there seemed to be a lot of joy on the field after the game from you guys. What was that stemming from, I guess, even though this is still a new deal for you guys?
I think it's just our team does a really good job of enjoying the little things, and this isn't a little thing. Winning 5 ACC championships in a row is a big deal, and Coach Sweeney has told us, just stop and smell the roses, enjoy every moment, because you keep looking ahead to what's next. You miss out on stuff like this. So we really wanted to enjoy it. I mean, we understood if we don't win this game, we don't have a chance at the playoffs. So that there's a lot of excitement that comes with that too. And then just how hard we've worked to be at this point, be 13-0, and every week's been a grind of having to reset and get ready for the next team. It's been special to see how this team has done that.
You said this didn't necessarily feel a lot different than last year, but Trevor was saying that he feels like you're a much better player today than you were as you were going into that sort of championship phase last year. What do you think you've taken from this year, and how has your either game or maybe your mental approach changed from last year? What have you learned from it all?
I don't know how much my approach has changed, but I just know a lot more. I've had a lot of experience and played a lot of games now, and just have learned a lot through all those games, even earlier this season. So I mean, it's just I've learned a lot more. I feel like I know our offense better just every week. I feel like I'm learning more things, so that's a big thing. And then at this point last year, I feel like now I have a better command of the offense and just different leadership role for sure.
Devin said like it was all sugar for you up until some of the early, not like even bad games, but just a couple of bad plays. People are on you. But do you feel like you're kind of glad you have gone through that now, because it was, in some ways it was just an experience that everybody's going to go through eventually?
For sure. I mean, it just shows. It showed me. I learned a lot from it. Just not really focusing on what other people say, and really keeping everything internal. And my coaches and my teammates and everyone. Those opinions matter to me, but people on the outside that don't really understand. I learned a lot about definitely the critique you'll get for whatever at this point. So I think it's just a lesson in all of it, and it's good to be at this point. I feel like I'm playing a lot better than I was earlier in the season.
Trevor, the diving catch by T on the sideline, and then the long ball that you maybe underthrew a little bit, and he came back and got. Do you ever think to yourself, like, man, he bailed me out on that one, or are you putting these balls about where you want to, knowing that he can go up and get them?
Yeah, the one out of bounds, I was trying to put kind of far out because there was a guy on his back that I was a little worried would undercut it, but the one downfield I definitely underthrew some. I mean, he's just so fast. He got like 40 yards. I still haven't thrown the ball yet, so I'm like rear back and throw it. But I mean, he's a great player, and you put it anywhere near him, and he's, I mean, 80% of the time he's going to make the catch. So I mean, I can't speak to that too much.
What do you do to shut out all that outside noise, whether it's complimentary or critical of you? Because it's such a social media world. Like, how do you kind of tune all that out?
I think it's just limiting what you see and what you look at and where you spend your time. I've had to learn, it's just not worth spending my time on social media, seeing everything that people say, whether it's good or bad. I think good things can be just as, dangerous as bad things. So I think it's just, not too much of either. So that's something I've learned this year, and really, like I was saying before, just realizing whose opinion that I think is, important to me.
The great sideline catch that T made, also I think the shorter touchdown, you seem to really put your best fastball on it. Is there a certain skill that T has to where you're not afraid to ever throw the ball too hard, or is that, any top flight Division I receiver should be able to catch the ball that fast?
I think it's just getting reps in practice, and then obviously we've played together for 2 years now. We kind of know each other, and different plays call for different types of throws, and he can catch any of them. But there's some where he has a guy beat and he's on his back, so you want to put some more zip on it so they don't have a chance to recover. Then times where they're on his back and it's a vertical, and you want to put some air under it and let him run under it. So there's just always different throws you have to make, and he does a really good job adjusting.
This one's a little off topic, but I see you've got the Helinski's Hope bracelet on. What does it mean to you to kind of help share that message?
Yeah, I actually met him